Morning again, we're back. We're just out doing our checks this morning. A bit of a windy Leeds. It's got windy overnight. That don't bother us, we'll get on with it. It's still dry at the moment, but I don't think it's going to be for long. We just got out to do our checks. We're heading to Chesterfield. We got a 7 o'clock booking for hazardous at Great Bear. I've done it a few times, it's alright in there. They're not usually that bad. Might be a bit of a queue at security for getting in, but apart from that, making sure all the lights are working properly. Yeah, just want to grab the tear weight off the box. It's about 3,900. So you can get that down on the paperwork. They usually need that when you're picking up hazardous for the dangerous goods notes. But I imagine this will be limited quantities that we're picking up. Usually stuff like bleach or something like that. So let's get down the road and go get this loaded. On the loading bay, just coming up to 8 o'clock. They still haven't started loading this yet, so we're probably going to be at least 9 o'clock leaving here. I'd like to imagine. It's not a quick process getting out. You got to go to security. It's just over there where we came in to get all your paperwork, and it looks like I'm gonna have to put the stickers on there as well for the box, but I'll probably make them do it because it's not our job to do them. So that's 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock Selby we've got? It's going to be late. It's going to at least be, I say I'll be surprised if we're out of here before 9. 10 o'clock at Freightliner in Leeds. So I'm not sure what's happening with that yet, but as soon as we get an update, I shall let you all know. There we go, we're leaving. It's been a long trip. Well, long load, sorry. It's just come up to 9:15 now. So they took that Selby job off of us. They're giving us something else to cover. I'm not sure what yet. That's an come through, so. But we are leaving site and heading to Leeds. I've asked for an 11 o'clock VBS for us to get this box off. It's showing nearly an hour up there, so. Been waiting there 10 minutes to get out. I know it's warmed up a little bit. It's not, don't look like it. I don't know if you could tell, but I have cleaned the windscreen a little bit while I've been sat there that long. It is forecasting rain today, so you never know, we might get a nice clear windscreen, full clear windscreen by the end of the day if it rains a lot. But I'm not holding my breath. He's coming straight round that daft in front. He never indicated. Didn't even indicated off of the roundabout. But we can get straight out. We start heading back north. We're 45 miles away from. And my cameras don't pan again. Perfect. Just perfect. So I'll get off and start getting up here, and I'll give you all an update when I know what's happening. are, success. We've got a clean truck. Hey! Well, it took 5 months, or 4 months probably, to get it washed again, but we've finally done it. But yeah, I've got a bit of a tough one on our hands though, because get it straight out. The reason I came here is that we had a 1 o'clock VBS booked for us. I asked for an 11, but they didn't have any. So they got us a 1 o'clock VBS. As soon as I pulled in there, they managed to pull it forward to 11 while 12. Typical, innit? So we're gonna slightly be a bit tight on time, but it should be golden once we get out of this junction. It's not the nicest junction to get out of here. It is very busy. Just doesn't help that everyone can sort of see coming down to this road, but we can't see going up there if there's oak coming. But we'll get a gap and we'll start making some progress up towards straight line of Leeds. We've got a, well, was due for 9 o'clock workshop this morning. Cut off 2 o'clock on it. I've done it before, it's an alright place. I'm gonna go after this red one. We're just gonna go, there we go, we're out. So yeah, we've got a workshop, 2 o'clock cut off. So I've done it before, it's some conveyor belt place. It's a delivery this time though. My mirror's still absolutely panning round. Something seriously not right with them. I don't know what it is at the minute. I'll try and keep an eye on it. Find out what makes it work and what makes it don't work, because I know I'm not sure what makes it work and what doesn't anymore now. Seems to be different every bloody day. But yeah, we got a clean truck and we're onwards to Leeds now to go pick up this box for workshop. Making our way out of Freightliner now. Got the box on. It's just starting to rain as well, which is always nice. Temperature's dropped about 5 degrees in the last 20 minutes. There's some serious weight on this. Some serious weight on this. Can get straight out. This van's going to go in that right hand lane. There we go, we're straight out. Managed to keep it going. Yeah, it's about 28 ton this that we've got on in this. I'm sure it's full of conveyor belts. I've done it before. It's not where I thought it was though. It's actually just up the road from whereabouts I filmed that Allalee's heavy haulage move. I'll put a link down to that in the description if I remember. I haven't been quite on point with that as of yet. With putting stuff in the descriptions or tagging things, but I'll try my best for this one. It's the most viewed video on the page. I think we were going up the hill though with a bit more gusto than what they did that day pulling that load. The 2 coaches coming up here, racing each other. So they let me on, he managed to slow down. So yeah, we're on our way down there now. It's just typical. I get the truck clean and windscreen clean and it starts to bloody rain. Hasn't rained in weeks. Typical, innit? But oh well, down to workshop now and then we'll hopefully find out from there what they've got for us. Just coming down now, we're a mile away. Coming up bang on 1 o'clock. Just stopped and printed the paperwork for the job, and just started raining, which is what we always like. Definitely feeling more autumnal now. It's 13 degrees, raining, grey and overcast. I've got the heat, I've got my heater on. We're staying nice and warm and dry at the minute, but we're gonna have to get out and do these doors in a minute when we get here, I would imagine. So we're gonna get wet, but no we can do about it. Just wait for this one to come round. Can't see properly for all the trees on the roundabout, but we're out. Yeah, I thought this was like the other side of Worksop to where it actually is now. Didn't think it were here, but it's nice and easy for me, so I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. Yeah, we'll just turn right at this roundabout as we're going now, and that's where that Burton Shore is that we saw Allarlee's load go from that time. Well, Allarlee's pull a load out of there that time. Be about 500 tonne they were coming up this inlet. My mirrors still won't rotate round. We'd have to get that reported. They've got another big coil in, but there's no on it. Yeah, all this fencing were down and everything, and they did it. They came up this hill on the other side of the road because it's smoother road. They do have some big coils in. Wonder if there's going to be another move at some point soon. Be interesting to find out. Just trying to find out. If anyone knows, let us know, and I can go down and go film it for us. So we're here on this one. I knew what the job looked like from outside. I just didn't have any concept of where it was. I thought it was right other end of town of Worksop. So that's Goodton and Dispatch here, but we're not. We're down in this next gate. I'm sure we are, because there's nowhere to park without blocking everything off. I believe. I'm sure we just go in here. Just in lad on forklift. Like I say, I remember doing it. I'm sure we spin round and we face out, because it's just these big long conveyor belts that we've got on. And we go on the concrete, if I remember right. Let this lad come and tell us where he wants us, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm sure they want us on the concrete. Hiya! Onto strip, spot on, thank you! There we go, thought as much. Spin it round and get it onto that strip. That'll do for us. Right, let's get this into eco mode. Eco mode off, manual. Just say this is heavy. Oh, we're getting wet through here. Oh no, can't be having that. Right, so that actually held in manual then, which is the first time it's sort of done that ever. Wait for soft dock to kick off. Reversing us back, watching us. There we go, thumbs up. So I'll go get this sorted and I'll update you in a little bit. And we're tipped. It's not been bad in there. I thought I was going to have to keep moving for some reason. I'm sure I did last time, but just parked up on that concrete pad and they did everything. So happy. Hey, my camera's panning around. I can see what I'm nearly gonna hit. So yeah, we're back to Leeds with this, and then let's let this lad across here. As soon as though it's raining, I don't want to get him too wet. Yeah, we're back to Leeds with this, and then we're picking up one for Keithley in the morning for 8:30. it's a new one for me. We've got a reload in Bradford in the back of it at 10 o'clock, which is going to be fun. And then that is over to Seaforth at Liverpool once we are sorted. Yeah. Oh, come on, there we go. So yeah, so we've got a full day planned for tomorrow. We've just come to 2:15. I've asked for a, it's going to be tight, I'll be through. I've asked for a 5 o'clock BBS just because I've not really had a break all day, so I've just been having it on break sort of here and there. So we've kept legal, but I want to have my break now, get back the time that I'm owed. So we'll have a break on the way up at some point. We've got the time to get up to like Woolly Edge or something like that for a break. And we're also needing diesel as well, as we're on 12% now, and we're not going to get anywhere tomorrow out that way before we're going to be running dangerously low. So the plan is we're going to get, if I can get a lay-by on the 57, I'll have a break now, but if I can't get one across the 57, it's no panic. I'll grab a lay-by on, get into Woolly Edge on the way. So get straight out, come on, there we go. So and then we'll go to Skeleton Lake and fill up there once we've come in and got, once we've had our break. Get off this roundabout and then I can think a bit more clearly. So yeah, so Woolly Edge now potentially for a break, but there is lay-bys along here. So if I can get a lay-by, I'll get a lay-by. I think there's one just in front of this truck here on this bend. So if I can have a break here, I'll have one here. If not, I'll go Woolly Edge. But then we'll go Skeleton Lake to fill up once we've had our break and got a clean card. Yes, I'll get in this lay-by here. So we'll get a break here then, play it safe, and then head up to Skeleton Lake to go grab diesel, and then that should be about spot on for Freightliner for 5 o'clock BBS. So I will catch you all in a little bit. Just up at Skeleton Lake now. Not been a bad run up really, had a bit of traffic, but it's expected in all them roadworks. Just mainly slower cars, that was the problem. Cars doing 40 mile an hour at 50 mile an hour roadworks, backing everything up. So when it comes to junctions, it's busier than it should be. So it's just come up to 4:10 now. So we got plenty of time for the BBS. So I think I'll fill up AdBlue as well. That's just dipped under 40%. While we're here, we might as well top it up. Keeps us good for another couple of weeks. Probably 3-4 weeks, depending on what mileage we do. That is a big tank on this for AdBlue. I'm going to get straight on the pump. Might do, someone might just be moving off. Potentially, they're probably all in shop. There's what quite a lot do here. Park on pumps and go into its shop. Not to worry, we've got the time, luckily. We're not rushed for time, so I'll go get off and see which pump's going to be free, and then go grab some diesel and into Freightliner in Leeds. Finally just getting out of Freightliner. We've been just over an hour in here to get a box off and on, but we're leaving, coming up to 5 to 6, so that's a 15-hour day today. Probably get some overtime tomorrow out of it, run to Seaforth as well. So we're shaping up for a good week at the minute, all being well. There we go, set the box, there we go, we're out, get round to the Leeds yard, back up and buck off, and then we're done then. We're done for the day. Oh, it's getting cold, I know that. It is getting cold. I think my woolly hat might be making an appearance soon this week. It's 10 degrees here at the minute. It's only going to drop colder at the night now the sun's gone down. But not to worry. We'll survive as long as the heater keeps working on the truck. Everything else can fail apart from the heater and I won't be bothered. So we can keep warm. Yeah, we're just shift changing there. We hit it at the wrong time. I'm hoping I was just going to miss it, but to no avail. We ended up having to wait a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's never bad when it's in overtime as well, and you know you're going to get a half decent spot hopefully in the lead yard. It is another 40-foot container. This we've had 40-foot containers on all week for what we've been delivering. The only exception was the one that we took down to London Gateway on Monday. That one were a 20-foot container, but we didn't load it or road it preloaded. So we that wasn't too bad. It's fairly light, so it's only 9 ton. Drag axle has stayed up, so the weight seems okay. Reloading Bradford tomorrow should be an interesting one. It's picking up a load of tandoori ovens going to America. And it's a new one. The name sounds half familiar, but I can't think why. But it should be an interesting one. It looks like it's up the narrow roads. In fact, I don't think I am going to get it. Like I say, there's a black car on this side, on my left hand side, that's parked on a bend, right on corner. And then we've got these cars double parked right up whereabouts I need to start turning. So, but it's a proper distribution centre, it says. It shows a bit of a warehouse in a yard. On Google, that's the one that we're taking over to Liverpool. That's showing about 24 ton that's going to be. So we've got full tank of diesel, full tank of AdBlue, so we can get round and get that sorted, and that'll see us through to Friday then, and then we'll fill up again then, ready for Monday possibly. We'll see what time it is getting back, because a friend of mine from school playing a gig local in Castleford on Saturday night. No, Friday night, sorry. But it's the dreaded Friday 13th this Friday, so we'll see how that one goes. But I'm hoping I can get down and see them play. It's a new band. I've not spoken to them in a while. And then Saturday I'm off to a beer festival in Keighley, so that'll be something different. It's on steam trains and that, which is something that I'm interested in, so I'll be trying to film that best I can and hopefully try and get it up on the channel and not fail like I usually do with stuff like that. I'm trying to film in public. I think I've just got to try and get over the stigma that's attached to it and just get on with it. But just coming down here, what's this van doing? That's trying to pull out there. Is he going left or is he going to come straight out and over? He's going left. Just can't tell if you're indicating or not. But yeah, we've got a busy weekend coming up potentially. If I can get down, if I can get a decent finish on Friday and back. It's going to be the coldest day of the year, the one Saturday when I go to that beer festival, which is typical. But what can we do about it? Nothing we can do. I'll probably be praying for days like that. Well, cooler days when I'm in Arizona, dying in next summer with the heat, when it's not come below 45 degrees for 3 weeks. I don't know how trucks survive out there, to be honest, with the heat. You know, these struggle here when we get an occasional hot day at times. God knows what it'll be like in Arizona, but they're probably built for it, the trucks. I imagine they are built for it, so I'm going to get off now and end this video here, so when I get back up I can just get straight booked off and get things sorted out. I've still got a video to edit for tomorrow, which is the first video that's back. So if you've made it this far, please consider checking out the rest of the content we've got on the channel. We've got a lot of trucking up so far, and a few other little bits in between where we keep going. There's plenty to go on, and there's always new content coming from now on. For the foreseeable, I'll try and let you know best I can about any plans that could be changing that, but for now it's just going to be trucking and occasional video thrown up from when we've done something on a weekend. And also please subscribe as well, because we're so close to 500. We might even have it by the time this goes up, I imagine, and that's a big milestone for us. And until next time, I'll see you all later on.